which he sent to us just a couple of days ago, actually. I really like that. It's quite a different sound from what he usually does. You can watch that interview I did with him on our YouTube site. It's BBC Introducing in Norfolk. Now, you know you're listening to BBC Introducing in Norfolk, of course, right? Well, we're all about new music being made in Norfolk, and you might be a bit thrown by our next guest. She's from Canada, and it's not a little village that you haven't heard of in Norfolk. There's plenty of those that I always think. But no, I mean over the pond from Canada. She was meant to be playing a gig in Norwich, but it's been cancelled, which is such a shame. But we're so grateful for her company on the show anyway. I'm going to have a chat with her in just a few moments. She's guitar in hand, ready to entertain us. So if you're putting on a gig this week, or this weekend, and you can offer her a slot, you should probably listen extra close to this track. Joey Clarkson, take it away.
You'll never make me scream the way he did. But if you wanna try, then we can turn off the lights and we can jump in bed. And you'll never make me cry the way he did that night. It was a dumb thing to do, but it won't happen to you because you're just too nice. Which is why I would advise you to put this behind you and save yourself for someone. 'Cause I'm saving you and me from history prevailing. I don't have the strength to keep this from failing. Don't try to help me, just save yourself, please. It's like I'm speaking without a cause, because the things that I say, you take them and change them into what you want. And I can't help wondering what it is that makes you so naive. I've told you before, I'm not looking for more, you just fulfill my needs. Which is why I would advise you to put this behind you and save yourself for someone. 'Cause I'm saving you and me from history prevailing. I don't have the strength to keep this from failing. Don't try to help me, just save yourself, please. I want to be nice, but it's time for the truth. You're turning this into something. It's not me, it's you. Go on and save yourself for someone. 'Cause I'm saving you and me from history prevailing. I don't have the strength to keep this from failing. Don't try to help me, just save yourself, please.
Woohoo! Joey! That was lovely. Do you want to go on to yellow mic there?
Oh, for sure. Thank you.
Very nice. So, do you have a Norfolk connection? Do you have people that you know in Norfolk?
I do. I have a very lovely family that we met by chance because we were playing a show in the Norfolk area, and they were good friends of one of my friends from high school, and we kind of met them only because we were coming here, and my good friend suggested we stay with them, and now they're just like family. It's crazy.
Aw.
It's heartache when we're not together, and it's so wonderful to be back.
Oh, lovely. You do a lot of travelling as well, don't you?
Yeah, I
So-
have been very lucky with that, yeah.
Where have you been most recently?
We just, me and my cousin who's coming with me, Claire, we just got back from Dubai yesterday.
Wow.
And Abu Dhabi. Yeah.
Amazing. So have you been playing music as you've been traveling, or are you sort of taking more of a...
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to play music in Abu Dhabi or Dubai, but I was teaching musical theater class over in Abu Dhabi, and that was a lot of fun. And before we went over there, we spent a week down in Bridport, and I got a chance to play a show down there and do a show in London before we went off.
Don't worry about grammar on radio. It's gone in 2 seconds. You should listen back to some of the things I've said. No, that's so exciting though. And I hear you've had some very exciting news this week as well.
I did, yeah.
What is it?
It was crazy actually figuring it out, because I found out when I was in Dubai, and Claire was upstairs and she was in the shower, and I was downstairs tapping into the Wi-Fi, and I got an email. I found out that I placed as a regional winner in a national competition in Canada for British Columbia, for a competition called Radio Star. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Awesome. So what's the next step for that then? What do you do next?
Well, for that, I won a whole bunch of awesome gear, which is pretty cool. So I get to go home to like a new guitar, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And it's good to have that to back up a radio promotion campaign that I'm going to be kicking off when I get home as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You released an album, was it last year? I think?
It was last year.
And I heard that you're working towards a new one, maybe for this summer?
I am. I'm hoping to release it after the summer. So I'm aiming for October, but things are kind of getting a little bit busy, so I'm not sure if that's going to have to be pushed back at all. The one that I just played, the song Save Yourself, that one's a new one that's going to be a single off of that. So hopefully I'm releasing that before the album.
I really like that song.
Thank you.
I really, really like it. So we're actually going to play a song called Get Out, and I love that track of yours. Is that from your previous album?
That is from my previous one. That's the one that actually won me the slot in that competition.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So you won the regional final for that. Do you have to go and play somewhere else or do something else?
No, there were 11 regional winners, and there was a grand prize winner and a runner-up, and I didn't unfortunately make it. The two that did were amazing artists, though. They were really fantastic.
That is awesome, though. And when you talk about regions of Canada, I bet each region probably is bigger than the UK.
It's fairly large. Yes. I wouldn't say that there's that many. The UK has so many people in it, so we're all kind of spread out.
I think you've achieved something amazing.
It's
really, really good. So what are you going to do for the rest of your time here in Norfolk?
I was just gonna hopefully see some live music, maybe of the people that we've met tonight. That would be awesome. And I was hoping to find a show to play to kind of fill in the gap and the void I have for tomorrow night. But if that's not possible, then we're just gonna go and support some other local acts.
Well, if anyone's listening and they have a slot, then they've heard you play a track and they really like you, is there a way that they can get in contact with you?
Yes, they can. They can check out my Facebook group, which is facebook.com/Joey Clarkson Music, JoeyClarksonMusic. And they can get a hold of me there. And honestly, I will play anywhere. If they want me to come and play a house concert, I'll do a house concert. I'm just into playing music, meeting people, and spreading the love.
That's amazing. What are you going to do this summer? Are you going to go traveling?
Oh yeah, I'm actually planning on being back in the UK this summer. I've started to book a small tour, hopefully for July, and I have a few gigs lined up for that, and I'm hoping to really jam pack that.
Fantastic. Where are the gigs that you've got so far?
Down in Bridport and in London so far. Yeah.
Wow. Well, when you come back, if you do come Norfolk way again in the summer, come by and play another track for us and let us know how it's going.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much for coming in as well. Stick around, eat some cake,
you.
and listen to what else we've got coming in. That's Joey Clarkson.